Today we're test driving the all-new KIA Carnival, and we're going to do a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. Before we start this video, I wanted to mention that you can check out our fuel economy reviews on other minivans such as the Toyota Sienna Hybrid and the Honda Odyssey. You can also check out our reviews on mid-size 3-row SUVs such as the Toyota Highlander, the Kia Sorento, and the Honda Pilot. Links for those videos are in the description below. As you can see right now, I have a full tank of fuel, and on this full tank, my fuel range is estimated to be 601 kilometers before I run completely out of fuel. You'll also notice that I have my trip meter currently on the screen and it reads 0. We're going to be driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete. And after that, we'll head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up. So stay tuned. We just spent the week testing the KIA Carnival, and we have some numbers here we'd like to share with you. As you can see, we've driven a total of 270 kilometers, and our average fuel economy according to the vehicle is rated at 11.3 liters per 100 kilometers. You'll also notice that we have less than 3/4 of our fuel tank left and a remaining fuel range of 375 kilometers. My driving conditions have been pretty basic. I haven't had the air conditioning or the heating on at all, but I have had sound system on the whole time. Also worth mentioning is I did around 60% of my driving in the city and 40% on the highway, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. You'll notice we're at the fuel station right now, and we're going to fill it back up. And based on that, we'll do some calculations to get a better idea of how much you can actually expect to spend on a full tank of fuel, as well as your actual fuel economy based on my driving. As you can see, we spent $40.32 to fill up 29.2 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.379 per liter. We just spent $40.32 to fill up 29 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.379 per liter. Also worth noting is the Carnival's fuel tank capacity is 72 liters or 19 gallons. First, let's calculate our kilometers per liter number to get an idea of how many kilometers you can travel on every liter of fuel. We'll do that by taking the 270 kilometers that we've driven so far and dividing it by the 29 liters of fuel that we filled up. So 270 kilometers divided by 29 liters gives us 9.3 kilometers per liter. That means on every liter of fuel, you can expect 9.3 kilometers of driving. Now let's calculate our actual fuel range based on my driving. We'll do that by taking the 9.3 kilometers per liter number that we achieved and multiplying it by 72 liters, which is the fuel tank capacity of the Carnival. So 9.3 kilometers per liter multiplied by 72 liters gives us 670 kilometers. That means on a full tank of fuel, based on my driving, you can expect 670 kilometers of driving. Now let's calculate our cost per kilometer. We'll do that by taking the $40.32 that we filled up for and dividing it by the 270 kilometers that we drove. So $40.32 divided by 270 kilometers gives us 0.149. That means every kilometer in the Carnival, based on our local fuel rate, costs us 14.9 cents Canadian. And finally, let's calculate the cost of a full tank of fuel. First, let's do for Toronto, Canada, where the fuel price is $1.379 per liter. So $1.379 per liter multiplied by the Carnival's fuel tank capacity, which is 72 liters, gives us $99.28 Canadian. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Toronto, Canada, would cost you $99.28. Now let's cross the border into Detroit, USA, where the fuel price is $2.50 per gallon. So $2.50 per gallon multiplied by the Carnival's fuel tank capacity, which is 19 gallons, gives us $47.50 US. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Detroit, USA, would cost you $47.50. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our channel for more great fuel economy content. We also have fuel economy reviews on other minivans such as the Toyota Sienna Hybrid and the Honda Odyssey. We also have fuel economy reviews on mid-size 3-row SUVs such as the Toyota Highlander, the Kia Sorento, and the Honda Pilot. Links for those videos are in the description below.